Hello, family. Welcome back. I know it has been a while. I was missing in action. As the young people would say, I was MIA. But guess what? I am back. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Jeanette. I have chosen to do this because I wanted to. I don't think I have a lot of self confidence. And so I said, listen, I am going to start talking about my journey, about my life, and just speaking into the camera and seeing how if I can get better. Even sometimes I look back at videos and I'm thinking, I'm not even looking at the camera, and just making a conversation with myself. So as I said, I'm back and I'm so excited because guess what? I actually went on my first cruise. Yes, I'm like almost 50, right? And I went on my first cruise. So I am from the Caribbean. And so it has never really been a desire of mine to go on a cruise, because being from those small islands, we normally go from one island to another, St. Kitts to Nevis, probably in a ferry, Antigua to St. Martin, and vice versa, just here and there, just taking ferries. So a friend of mine, one day we were looking at the television, and we were looking at cruise ships. Actually, we're just looking at making things bigger, that channel. And she said, why don't you go on a cruise? Because we're looking at this cruise ship. And I said, not really interested. She said, I think you should try it just one time in your life. So I said, okay, I'll do it for our 20th anniversary. But then I said to my husband, I don't want to go anywhere without my girls. So I said, we're going to make it into a family trip. And so that was back in 2022. So last year, 2023, we actually looked for a cruise, decided which one we are going to do. And I never really spoke to anyone about it. So I didn't do a lot of homework, I have to be honest. And we're just very excited. So we actually chose Royal Caribbean Cruise, and then it was Enchantment of the Sea. Now, I have a cousin who does a lot of cruising, and don't ask me why I didn't ask her. So she said to me, Enchantment of the Sea is an older ship, but it was refurbished, but y'all are going to have such a great time. And so after I started talking about it more to my coworkers and things, they started giving me little tidbits, buy this, make sure you take all of your motion sickness medications with you, so that when you're on the ship, just in case you don't feel well, you don't have to purchase anything because it'll be more expensive. And so those little tidbits I got from my coworkers and my cousins and stuff who have cruised before made it a lot easier. So one of my brother had asked me if he can cruise with us, he and his family. And I said, of course. I mean, it's a big ship. The more, the merrier. And I do have fun with my brothers. So we chose late August, and 1 week cruised. We went out of Tampa. We cruised first day at sea, and then we got to Cozumel, Mexico. It was really nice, just actually going into an island, because I am an island girl. So just going into an island, it was just really beautiful. We spent the day there. We did some sightseeing, actually went to the beaches, and it was actually good. I mean, like really great beaches. And then go back to the ship. The next day we went to Honduras. I think we were a little bit tired. So in Honduras, we actually didn't do any excursions. We just went, and my husband loved fish. And so we found a restaurant and I asked them what was the fish of the day, and they said it was red snapper, and we do enjoy red snapper. So we went back and ate, had Wi-Fi, and then we went back to the cruise ship. The next day we went to Belize. I did enjoy Belize, and I tell my family, if I'm going to go to any other place to live other than my island, it will be Belize. We actually, in Belize, we sort of split up because my husband wanted to go to one of those Mayan ruins. So we went to what it was, Al Hut. I gotta look the name up again. I'm sorry. And the rest of my family, they went to the beach. I'm like a man-made beach with slides and things for the children. So, but we really had fun. And then the next day we went to Costa Maya, Mexico. Then the other day was at sea, and then we got back. But all in itself, it was such an experience because, as I said, I've never been on a cruise before. So just being on a ship with so much things to do, walking from one end of the ship to the other, the things that you can purchase on the ship. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm not telling you to go and purchase stuff because they're much more expensive, so we didn't purchase like alcohol and stuff off of the ship. We actually purchased those things when we visited like Belize, and we got like the tequila when we were in Mexico. So, but it's just the shows. It was amazing looking at the different shows, just sitting outside at the pool and watching television with the family. That was just amazing, like downtime. When we were getting ready to go, we were all excited and we were saying, "Oh, we're gonna do this class and that class. We'll do Zumba," because I do Zumba. And so I was like, "Let's sign up for Zumba." When the day came, we were just resting. We were just like laying out on the deck. So we're just laughing and saying next time we probably will do more. But like I said, it was a vacation. So I am happy that we didn't jam pack it with everything to do, and it was just, if I felt like doing something, I do it. If I don't feel like it, I won't do it. Now I'm going to tell you, and you're going to laugh at me. The best part of this trip, was me going to the solarium, like where the adults are able to swim by themselves, and the hot tub. It was like, bye family. And my husband and I will just go over there and just relax, So, so the kids, we decide we want to cruise again. So next year, God Spare My Life should be my big 5-0. So we're planning. I was thinking about doing an Airbnb to Curacao or Jamaica, but now I'm thinking I'm just going to cruise. So now the big talk that we're having now is which cruise ship, because the kids keep wanting to go on Carnival because they say, "Mom, Carnival is a party ship." I'm not a big party person. I didn't even get the drink package because I don't drink alcohol like that. When I was there, I think I had 2 alcohol drinks because I'm pre-diabetic, and so I tend to watch those things that, consuming too much alcohol. So, or now the more that I think sometimes there's a saying that once you get to know something, it seems like everything around you revolves around that thing. So meaning, like, now that I've been on a cruise, it seems like I'm more interested in getting to know different cruise ships and things like that. So now the big debate is, I want to go on and go on maybe Symphony of the Sea or Harmony of the Sea. And the kids want to go on Carnival, but they keep saying, "Mom, it's your birthday, so you decide." So now that is the big decision. Now, biggest of all is I tell them I need to make sure that whatever cruise ship I go on has the solarium. I have to have my time by myself. To me, that was the biggest part of the trip. I mean, I really just felt so relaxed all by myself. Just there. I don't want to make this video too long, so I think I'm going to have to make it in parts because there's some other little tidbits that I wanted to talk about, maybe in terms of preparing. If I know that I want to do it again, how would I prepare better for the next trip? In this trip that we just had, after I booked the cruises, I actually booked it on cruisebound.com. After I did that, and we paid down some money, so I had booked 2 cabins, one for my husband and myself and one for my 2 girls. And then what I did, I set up a fund. So I set it up in this account called Opportune, where they will take some money out of my account daily, and I put that towards the cruise. And then when the time for us to pay for the cruise, I think it was about May. So about April, I just paid off the cruise. So I did save the money and then just pay it in full. Now I know that my brother and his wife and their family, I know that they had a payment plan where they were paying monthly, I think it was. So there are options, because the cruises can be expensive. And so that was one of the things that I learned, that you can actually prepare. So that was how I prepared. Now, going forward with the next one, I'll be prepared even better. So in my next video, I'll tell you some of the things that I think will help you more if you want to plan a cruise. That to me, if I hadn't done it before, it might have helped us out a little bit better. But all in all, I know I'm like a little child, right? I get so giddy about it. My husband will say, "Oh, you still have the cruise fever." I do. And so I just wanted to share with you that yes, I was missing, but I actually had some fun. Listen, until we meet again, you take care of yourself. Thank you.